This is part one of our What If You Know When You Are Going to Die video series. I was reading a popular magazine the other day, and there was a story in it about a famous inventor. It was about how he almost never became an inventor, and how he became an inventor only because of a diagnosis that didn't become true. That made him take a chance with his life, and the world is a better place because of it. If I remember right, the inventor's name was Bob Schneider. That's Bob Schneider, not Rob Schneider like that terrible actor. Anyway, Bob came home from his doctor's appointment dreading telling his wife, Barbara, about what he had just learned. He had always been the dreamer in the family, and Barbara had always been the one who made practical plans. They were madly in love and had been since high school. Finding out he had an expected expiration date long before either of them would have imagined was going to devastate Barbara. When he asked Barbara to sit down, she knew he was about to hit her with bad news. "Honey, the doctor says I have a rare condition that's going to worsen over time," he said. "He expects I might live 18 months, 2 years tops. I don't want the kids to know for a while, and I know you'll be making sure we plan things so we can do that." He paused for a moment and then continued, "I'm not sure I can go back to the office knowing what's in my immediate future. It just seems like a waste of time." Barbara hugged Bob a hug like he had never felt. It was as if she channeled all of the love they had expressed over the years into that one physical contact. As they both shed some silent tears, Barbara finally broke the silence with what would turn out to be a profound idea. "You should quit the office. Spend the rest of your time doing what you've always expressed was your reason for being here. You have such good ideas, and bringing them to fruition could have such a positive impact on people's lives. You owe it to yourself to pursue those dreams." Bob quit the office that week and set up a makeshift work area in the corner of his garage. Over the next 9 months, Bob worked 12 to 16-hour days trying to bring the first of his inventions into something real. His former office mates were surprised by his decision to leave the corporate life to pursue his inventor's dreams. But they had listened to him speak passionately about those dreams at the office water cooler, over numerous lunches, and during too many to count trips to the local watering hole. They would occasionally stop by to check out his progress. Barbara always made sure to provide finger food and plenty of drinks when they would show. Occasionally, one of his old co-workers would pull her aside and ask, "Aren't you concerned Bob is wasting his time pursuing a dream he will never reach?" Barbara would just laugh them off and say, "Well, if that's what he wants to do, I'm just going to support him the best that I can." Of course, when their kids would ask similar questions about their father, Barbara would sort of modify her answers by speaking of Bob's pursuits like they were temporary insanity, and he would snap out of it over time. You can imagine everyone's surprise when Bob revealed his first invention and that he was in negotiations with Motorola to buy the rights to it. Bob made more on that sale than he did with 3 years of pay at his old job. When Intel came knocking with a 7-figure offer for Bob's second invention, people took notice. Be sure to watch part 2 of our What If You Know When You're Going to Die video series. Also be sure to comment, like, and smash that bell to subscribe for this and future updates.